Tonight, for the first time since New York City, Tyler Black and Roderick Strong go up against Austin Aries and Kenny King.
This tag team match is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Team number one, at a combined weight of 508 pounds, John Davis and Corey Chavis, the City Fight Club.
This is our first match tonight. Dark City Fight Club ready to go. They think they should be world title contenders.
And Eddie Edwards, the American Wolves.
Well, you know, Hog, just as much as the Dark City Fight Club would love to get a shot at the World Tag Team Championships, the American Wolves, Eddie Edwards right there, and Davey Richards would love nothing more than to regain those belts that they lost just several weeks ago in New York City.
What is that? Somebody got kicked outside the ring.
Well, it was one of the ring attendants that was used as a footstool for Davey Richards. If anybody gets in their way, they'll step all over.
We'll know about the American Wolves. They've had some tough times lately, losing their title to the Briscoes and then losing a chance to get their title back to the Young Bucks.
Great opportunity for them to get back on track in the tag team division. The Dark City Fight Club are two intimidating individuals, to be certain.
This is also a great opportunity for Dark City Fight Club. As you see a lot of words being exchanged. Paul Turner saying only one fighter from each team in the ring. Two of them got to get out.
These are four guys with fiery personalities, short triggers, and it's going to be very difficult for Paul Turner to keep these four men under control.
Well, we started hot and heavy as both of the Wolves going after Dark City Fight Club.
Davey Richards kicking away on both of his opponents.
And Eddie Edwards flying off the top rope. They had a cover there early. Well, the American Wolves are out for business here, aren't they?
They certainly are. The cloverleaf cinched in by Richards. We could see a quick victory right here for the Wolves if he forces Corey Chavis to give it up.
You're right. They are going for it quick. Davey Richards wants to get the submission.
He reaches the ropes and forces a break.
Dark City Fight Club on the ropes, and here comes Eddie Edwards.
It is an interesting strategy on the part of the Wolves to just bring the fight to them right off the bat and go for the win with big maneuvers here in the opening minute or so of the matchup.
Right from the opening bell, the Wolves have gone after it, and the crowd chanting Eddie, Eddie, for Eddie Edwards.
And took full advantage of Paul Turner having his back turned. Davey Richards delivered that kick to the head of Corey Chavis. Now trying to fire back on Eddie Edwards.
Tag is made. And Richards got a nice kick in there. Nice drop kick by Eddie Edwards, or Davey Richards.
He took a shot at John Davis, knocking him off the apron before doing some more damage, and back in comes Edwards now.
Tag is made, and Both Edwards and Richards have been in a lot here early as they've made a lot of tags.
Quick clothesline right there from Eddie Edwards, but can't keep him down for 3. Just trying to maintain control of the matchup here and soften up one member of the Dark City Fight Club.
Clothesline definitely got him in a bit of trouble. And he's getting out of it by throwing some punches to both of the Wolves. And then he takes a couple of kicks right to the midsection.
Oh, they went for that super kick German suplex combination, but Chavis one step ahead, blocked the attempt, and has the upper hand.
One thing I'll say about Dark City Fight Club and Corey Chavis, look at Eddie Edwards. Here comes Richards. These guys are tough. They can withstand a whole lot.
Went for that handspring enziguri, but John Davis caught him and planted him.
How impressive was that on the part of both wrestlers?
Cover.
And a count of 2.
Only 2. I mean, more on the part of John Davis catching someone the size of Davey Richards out of midair on his shoulders like that. Dark City Fight Club wanting to send a message. We already have a red-hot tag team division in Ring of Honor. They want to be at the top of it.
I'm so sure this is not the biggest match in Dark City Fight Club's career. Again, a cover and a count of 2. And
you're right, Hog. National television taking on the former World Tag Team Champions. If they can pull out the victory here tonight, it would mean a lot for the future of Dark City in the tag division.
John Davis going to work.
Hagedorn knows that this is so important for his men because they've sustained a couple of big losses as of late, and they need to get back on track.
Yeah, this sport, like so many others, is about momentum. And right now, the Wolves have none of it.
Richards trying to mount some offense here, chopping away on Corey Chavis, but he went to the eyes right there.
One thing that happens when you start losing a little bit is start questioning each other, and we've seen a little dissension on the part of the Wolves. That would all be solved with a victory.
I don't know if it's dissension. They just need to get on the same page with one another.
Up in the air and a body slam right on the back.
Every team has its ups and downs. Slingshots Richards, face full of turnbuckle for Davey.
Another slam, and Shane Hagedorn is really concerned, as you see there in the foreground.
I think he felt some of Davey's pain right there after absorbing that maneuver.
The Wolves so far have been simply outpowered.
Richards trying to put on the brakes here.
Listen to Eddie Edwards encouraging Davey.
Who's going to be able to get the maneuver here? They're both fighting for it. A bit of an assist from John Davis. He wanted to guarantee that Dark City had the advantage.
And Davis took a shot at Eddie Edwards, as you saw. Boy, nice
that,
kick.
The double clothesline attempt right there. And again, yeah, using those kicks to his advantage.
What power from Davey Richards.
Couldn't get that maneuver a moment ago, but he had the strength to suplex the big man that time.
And he's able to make the tag. Eddie Edwards does a good job of avoiding right there, and now he wants to fly off the top rope. And he flew on his feet, landed a blow.
Sends Dark City into one another. But just that quickly, they're regrouping and recovering. Until now, flying knee.
Foot to the face, and again a foot to the face. Eddie Edwards shows great agility right here. A lot of power as well. The Wolves are normally the team showing the power, but with Dark City Fight Club, we've got to get a little more finesse going. And so far, they have done just that.
Unable to get the victory right there with that Fisherman Buster. Needs to follow up right now, does Eddie Edwards. and these fans actually showing support for Shane Hagedorn's men.
Yeah, this is kind of unusual here in Ring of Honor, isn't it?
Indeed, they're kind of picking the team that they dislike the least and supporting them.
See if it stays that way throughout the match. Good moves by the Dark City Fight Club. Got a cover. Count of 2.
Their own take on the total elimination right there.
Look at Hagedorn in the background, trying to get the Wolves going.
Davey encouraging his partner as well. Make the tag.
You know, I think the whole world would like the Wolves a lot more. They didn't have Shane Hagedorn.
They wouldn't be as successful without Hagedorn. He's a great coach. He's a motivator. Corey Chavis is stunned right here. They need to capitalize on the situation. That's what they're trying to do.
Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards both there.
And Zagiri on John Davis. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Corey Chavis collides with the turnbuckle.
Boy, Corey Chavis is in some trouble.
So is Davis.
Fight taken outside the ring, and the Wolves are showing some of the skill that we saw where they became world tag team champions.
Eddie Edwards trying to get him up inside the ring here. Maybe for a powerbomb. Trying to soften him up with knees. Still can't get him up. Too much size.
That is the strength of Dark City Fight Club. Their size and their power.
He gets the head scissors right there.
And the athleticism of the Wolves shows through.
Both men back to their feet. Wolves one step ahead, it looks like. Tearing away at that knee in the ropes.
Trying to chop down the big man. They take his feet away from him. And Davey Richards, what a kick. And Eddie Edwards follows up, got the cover, 1-2, and not over yet.
Chavis rolled up the shoulder. Eddie Edwards trying to turn him over for the half crab. Will we see the submission now?
Half crab has got him in some pain.
Richards trying to prevent John Davis from breaking it up to save his partner. But Davis, what a show of power right there. Ran across the ring holding on to the man.
And it saved the match for Dark City Fight Club, plain and simple, because he was ready to tap out.
Wolves in control right now.
Dave, don't you agree? This is a smash mouth type of event that we just don't usually see from these two teams.
They're two teams that are willing to bend the rules if need be.
Oh, that a spear!
John Davis.
Davey Richards goes outside the ring. He's hurt. He went right into the barricade.
And they're focusing on Edwards inside the ring right now.
2-on-1. Dark City's best chance so far in the match. Can they do it? Here we go. Project Mayhem. This could be real trouble. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Dark City Fight Club has beaten the American Wolves, and the Wolves
are your winners, the Dark City Fight Club.
A devastating loss for the Wolves, but a huge victory for John Davis and Corey Chavis. The Dark City Fight Club wanted to prove they mean business in the tag team division and deserve an opportunity against the World Tag Team Champions. They just proved it. They backed it up inside the ring and defeated former tag team champions, the American Wolves.
I'll tell you, from my point of view, it looks like the troubles of the American Wolves continue. Right now, let's go backstage to Kyle Durden.
Towering beside me, Skull Crusher Rashi Brown. Now, in the last few weeks, you've been courted by both Shane Hagedorn and Prince Nana. I've got to ask you, have you made a choice?
We make choices every day of our lives. Do we want to be good people? Do we want to be bad? Do I want to wake up and wrestle the Skull Crusher tonight? Well, somebody made that choice, and somebody's gonna pay. Because if you don't know who I am, I'm the Skull Crusher Rashi Brown, and pain is coming!
This match is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Fender, New Jersey, weighing 282 pounds, Bobby Dempsey.
Every time I look at Bobby Dempsey, he seems more and more confused. How to lose weight, and he looks more confused than a hungry baby in a topless one. And he does look very hungry.
Came up with that. I think Bobby Dempsey might be just ready tonight. Crowd thinks he's ready, as you can hear.
His opponent from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 240 pounds, Steve Corino.
Here's a man who doesn't feel that Bobby Dempsey is ready. It's Steve Corino, a world-traveled wrestler who has held championships across the globe. He has made it known that his future goal is to become Ring of Honor World Champion himself and add that to his resume. Bobby Dempsey's in his way.
Yeah, but you know what? The fact that he has aligned himself with Kevin Steen has put him on the wrong side of my book, that's for sure. Pretty hard to move Bobby Dempsey around. Look at right off the bat. He's exchanging some blows. Oh.
Other man going down, though. Flurry from Corino.
And remember, it was Corino and Steen. Oh, how about Bobby Dempsey? Got him down on his back. It was Corino and Steen who bullied the heck out of Dempsey, and especially Sugarfoot Payne.
Right there, the smarts of Steve Corino utilizing the referee to his advantage. And now in the driver's seat of this matchup.
He's done that once or twice. Now the elbow to the head.
He should really pull that one shoulder strap back up. Just grinding the forearm across the face of Dempsey.
Just what I told you, a bully.
Well, I feel that Corino has gotten Kevin Steen's career back on track. He has him more focused than ever. And now taking away the vision of Dempsey, eyes raked across the top cable.
Turning your back on your friends, focusing on your career, what kind of life is that?
He's gonna take him to singles glory. He didn't need to be a tag team wrestler.
Brad wants Bobby Dempsey to rise up, but right now taking a serious chop.
Veteran in command.
Got the foot up. Oh, and he took Bobby Dempsey right down to the mat.
A near fall right there following the STO from Steve Corino.
And it's not easy to knock Bobby Dempsey down. I don't care who you are.
I mean, he is a large-framed wrestler, that's for sure. And Corino has all those years of experience, the knowledge of the ring. Dempsey telling him to bring it on, and Corino did just that.
I'll say this, Corino does have some talent, and Bobby Dempsey trying to get himself mentally fired up. You can see it on his face, and he responds with a couple of clotheslines right there.
Corino keeps getting back up, though. A little bit of strength shown by Dempsey, able to launch Corino overhead right there.
Bobby came to fight tonight. How about that?
A body block.
And he might be over right here. He's stunned. Corino, Bobby Dempsey is fighting like I haven't seen him fight in a while. Oh, he got the roll up there. 1, 2, 3, it's over. It ended very quickly. Bobby Dempsey with some good moves, but not enough.
That was the ring smarts of Steve Corino.
And how about Dempsey? A little shot after his
with? Why is he bringing more brutality after the bell? This is uncalled for.
Well, I think this is for Sugarfoot right here. I really do. And there comes Steen.
And that's for Steve Corino. Kevin Steen coming to his aid.
Steen is a bully.
Who was bullying who after the matchup, though? It was Bobby Dempsey attacking your winner, Steve Corino.
And look at this, running into the arena. Here he comes. Sugarfoot Payne wants to get some shots in on Steen. Oh, that was a low blow.
He's not getting any shots in. Not now and not ever.
Steen, who bullied him already once, doing it to him again here. Right into the post.
Kevin Steen showing Sugarfoot what happens when you attack Kevin Steen and Steve Corino. They are two dangerous men.
Bobby Dempsey goes into the barricade. Alex Payne goes into the barricade. The referee gets thrown out.
Nobody should get in their way here.
We have seen this before. It is just not right.
Pounding away on Sugarfoot. Hard shots to the head by Kevin Steen.
Kevin Steen is a change man and not for the better. I do not like what I see.
Bobby Dempsey down on the floor as well. I don't think they're done with him, and Sugarfoot's been busted open.
Leave Alex Payne alone.
He made the choice to hit the ring on them.
Leave him alone. Oh, no.
Time for a package pile driver.
And it's unnecessary. What was the purpose of that?
Sending a message. You don't hit the ring on Steen and Corino here.
He wants to do that package pile driver again. I have no idea why. He's got Alex Payne up, and there it goes again. Just ridiculous.
Using his blood like war paint. Steve Corino looks very pleased in Kevin Steen's.
Well, I hope they're proud of themselves. Corino won the match. Kevin Steen has no business being in this ring. There is no place in Ring of Honor for what just happened, for what Kevin Steen is doing to Sugarfoot Payne. He bullied him. He blooded him. What are you trying to prove, Kevin Steen? You're not proving anything to us.
Hog, I know you feel very strongly about this situation.
You're right, I feel strongly about it.
We have to keep the show moving along. Let's go to comments right now from Sarah Del Rey.
People do not know that I love training. I love training in the gym, training in the ring. I probably love it more than being out in front of the live audiences. Sarah behind the curtain is a very happy person, and I love life, and in the ring, I'm not so happy. I just think of like everything about wrestling, all the girls and like models trying to get into the business, and like no one wants to be an athlete and no one wants to be mean and angry. I want people and fans and everyone to know that like I'm not trying to be pretty. I'm not trying to be anything except for an athlete and like focus on my wrestling, because that's like the most important thing to me, and I work really hard to be an athlete and stay in good shape and like do everything it takes to be a fighter. I think I'm different from all the other girls in pro wrestling because I want to be an athlete and I want to be tough and I want to fight. Like, I don't want to be pretty and like wear makeup and like all this kind of stuff. Like, no, I want wrestling as a sport to be respected, and I want to be the female representative of that.
Following contest is a 2-on-1 handicap match, set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Approaching the ring at a combined weight of 395 pounds, Jason and Lance Lude, the set.
call this a 2-on-1 handicap match, Hog, but I say it's about 1.5 on. The set, gonna try to work as a unit to take out the big man. Pain is coming, Hog.
Their opponent from Gary, Indiana, weighing 264 pounds, Skull Crusher, Rashid Brown.
Rashid Brown, who, as we have said in recent weeks, has been so impressive. He is one of the few independents around. He's been under the eyes of Prince Nana and Shane Hagedorn. See which one might represent him, or if he would be a part of the embassy. We don't know. And right now he'll focus on the set. 2 against 1.
Well, you know what? I think that Kyle Durden needs to be more hard-hitting with his interviews. He asked earlier on tonight who he's going to sign with. Will it be Nana right there or Shane Hagedorn? He didn't really give an answer.
Well, they both have contracts in their hand, and I think both will be approaching him at the end of this match.
Both of them see dollar signs in the Skull Crusher if they can sign him to a contract.
Should he win it? Well, Jason gets the eyes of Skull Crusher. Now look, Lance Lude having absolutely no impact.
Interesting strategy. But the Skull Crusher skins the cat. He's back in the ring. Turn around, guys.
Yeah, come on.
You might want to turn around.
How about a double clothesline, huh?
Just levels both of them. I don't wonder what really the strategy was of the set coming into this match. Just do whatever we can. Poke him in the eyes, that'll work.
Jason making a little move. Rashid Brown says, okay, that's enough of that.
You see with ease, he picked up the big man like that.
Look at him just catch Lance Lude. He can hold him with one arm. High in the air,
press.
Down on his back with that military press. Now he goes to work on Jason.
Just pounding away on the chest. Lining him up in the corner. Rashi deciding, who should I work over now? Palm strike to the chest once again. Meanwhile, Lance Lude pulling himself up in the other corner.
There's a spear right into Jason, lays him out. Lance Lude in the background, he's dazed as well. Advantage Rashid. Got him up.
The human torture rack.
And he uses the burning hammer. Both are down. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Slap the purpose with the furry boots on.
Here is your winner, Skull Crusher, Rashid Brown.
Even against 2 opponents, the Skull Crusher remains so dominant inside the ring.
And look at the set. And Prince Nana, Shane Hagedorn.
Oh, they look very impressed. Who is he going to sign with? Who's going to make so much money with the talent, the power of the Skull Crusher? Will it be Nana or will it be Shane Hagedorn?
I'll tell you this, they'd both be very lucky to have him. Shane Hagedorn motioning he wants him to sign. He's even got a pin out. Let's see what happens. Which one will he take? None of them. He walks right by. Still to come, for the first time since New York, we'll see the new world champion Tyler Black teaming with Roderick Strong against Austin Aries and Kenny King. And later on, we'll reveal the ROH TV title tournament brackets.
Following contest is a Women of Honor match, scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, Portia Perez.
Portia Perez. I think a lot of agility. Looks like she's ready to go.
got her work cut out for her.
Her opponent is being accompanied by Shane Hagedorn. From Martinez, California, Sarah Del Rey.
Everyone's jealous of Sarah Del Rey. The most dominant female competitor in Ring of Honor during the past several years.
Are you jealous of her?
Of course, I don't have the physique of a Sarah Del Rey. Look at the guns. You have tickets to the gun show, Hog?
If you had a physique like that, I'd be real worried.
It's great to see the return of women's wrestling to HDNet. And it's the first appearance of Portia Perez here on ROH Wrestling.
And we will say that Sarah Del Rey has had a lot of success in Ring of Honor, and she goes right to work on Portia.
Despite Portia's lack of size in comparison to Del Rey, she is a very skilled competitor. Quick roll-up. She's currently one half of the Shimmer Tag Team Champions in the Canadian Ninjas.
Dave, there are ninjas here in America?
No, Ottawa.
Got the roll-up there and a count of 2.
Well, that was in Portia's best interest to try to get a quick pin on someone like Del Rey. If she tries to match power with her, she's going to be on the losing end.
Yeah, Del Rey has the size advantage, probably the strength advantage as well, so we'll see if Portia's quickness can come into play here. Del Rey obviously has something set up, and it's a kick right to the chest.
She's not done.
Another one. This one even higher, and Portia in a little trouble on the ropes. How about number 3? Oh, that's impressive from Sarah Del Rey.
Just unleashing the brutality on Perez. Cover. Sarah Del Rey, former Shimmer champion herself. Shimmer, the women's branch of Ring of Honor. Those DVDs available at ROHWrestling.com.
She has been the most dominant woman here on HDNet this year.
Used that hip attack right there to the side of the head of Perez, but she's firing back on.
Portia got a shot in, got one to the head.
You got to hand it to her, trying to overcome the size difference and mount some offense here on Death Ray.
Sarah Del Rey got a good headshot in right there.
Perez has been in the midst of a war with ROH original Allison Danger in Shimmer rings as of late.
Got her up there.
He's down with that knee. Only 2. It's an opportunity for Perez to make an impression here in Ring of Honor competition if she can score the upset.
Slams her head in the turnbuckle. You saw Shane Hagedorn encouraging Sarah Del Rey as she keeps going right to the head with that boot.
Trying to pull her up in the corner now.
Oh, and she missed it.
Portia
using that quickness to escape. This might be her chance right here, Dave.
Del Rey missing that capo kick in the corner.
Off the ropes. Got her up. Slammed her down.
Swinging DDT from Perez right there. And a drop kick to follow up. Needs to go for the cover, and she does.
And a count of only 2. Portia's head still hurts her, as you can see, holding it. Those kicks did some damage from Sarah Del Rey.
As did the headbutt.
And again up in the air.
A beautiful bridge right there from Del Rey that can't keep her down for 3. This time she levels her with a capo kick inside the ring.
But definitely now the match in favor of Sarah Del Rey. Pile driver, that could be it. The cover from Del Rey, and that's it. Sarah Del Rey continues her impressive performances here on HDNet.
Sarah Del Rey.
She pins Portia Perez.
A big smile on the face of Shane Hagedorn.
You heard the exciting announcement from Jim Cornette recently about the TV title tournament. Well, here are the brackets, and this will start next week here on Ring of Honor on HDNet. And we'll be back with our main event in just a moment. Welcome back to Ring of Honor on HDNet. Here's the world title belt held by Tyler Black, beating Austin Aries in New York. And now an interesting tag team match. Aries and Kenny King. Kenny King, you remember, was picked by Aries to be his judge in New York. And Roderick Strong was picked by Tyler Black to be his judge. And now they've teamed up for what should be, I think, a really great tag team match.
Good to see Tyler Black and Austin Aries battle once again here in this tag team setting. And Kenny King, the protege in many ways of Austin Aries. He's really helped him improve over the past several months, fine-tune his own game.
And of course, Tyler Black, now the world champion. But you got to believe, Dave, these other three are world championship caliber, and all three would love a shot at Tyler Black.
Undoubtedly, Hog. It would not surprise me one bit to see any of the other three men in the match be the next man to hold the belt. I mean, we could see Austin Aries become the first three-time world champion here in ROH. But Kenny King, a rising star, world of potential, and many fans see Roderick Strong as future world championship material himself. Controlling the wrist of Kenny King, Roderick Strong. We've seen Strong and Tyler Black have a series of very competitive matches over the past several months against one another.
And remember, it was Tyler Black who said if he won the title, which he did, and there's Roderick Strong with a strong kick. If he won the title, which he did, he promised Roderick Strong that he would get the first shot at him for a world title.
And it'll be interesting to see when that's going to take place. Undetermined as of yet.
Well, the tag has been made, and here is Tyler Black going against Kenny King. King, a pretty good athlete, former college football player. Both these guys, big-time athleticism.
Tyler landing on his feet right there. Great agility, a series of arm drags.
I don't know about you, but it seems to me that since he won that title, you can see a lot more confidence on the face of Tyler Black, and you can see it with his energy in the ring as well.
Well, he's the man now. He achieved his dream, his goal of becoming the #1 man in professional wrestling.
Did you see, wait a minute, did you see Austin Aries try to call timeout to have a little consultation like he's a coach with Kenny King?
He's just motivating.
What's that all about?
He's motivating him. He's his mentor. Who is your mentor, Hog? Dennis Corluzzo is mine.
Was he really?
Without a doubt. Kenny King in control right here on Roderick, pounding away.
I'm not sure I had one. Kenny King getting some good shots in on Roderick Strong. How about Roddy's athleticism?
A nice up and over in the corner, followed up with the drop kick, and he's got Kenny down.
And Kenny, though, hanging on the rope. Tag is made to Tyler Black. And here comes Tyler. The chop to Kenny King, and now the boot on him.
Some interesting tags we've seen thus far between Tyler and Roderick Strong. Not really wanting to trust one another just as much.
But you know what we haven't seen? We haven't seen Austin Aries. Aries just pulled Kenny King out, but where is Austin Aries in this match?
He's like a coach. He's trying to nurse his back.
Well, right now it's been Kenny King 1-on-2.
He's getting some advice.
No, here's the advice. Austin Aries needs to get in the ring with Tyler Black. Is he afraid of him now that he's lost to him?
Austin Aries is trying to bring out the best in Kenny King. Take him to the next level.
He is a part of this tag team. That means you get in the ring and you wrestle.
He's one of the top strategists in wrestling. And how is Kenny King going to improve if he's not in there doing battle?
But there's no way Kenny King's going to win this thing. There's the tag.
See, Austin Aries is going to.
Austin Aries.
He's going to compete. Got to make the people wait sometimes to see greatness.
Go to the work on the arm of Roderick Strong. Got a chop in. Another one.
Rubbing those chops right in Roderick's face, or actually in his chest. Roderick known for the chops.
And a chop from Roderick Strong. You talked about it. We just saw it.
And the man is in the ropes, in the corner.
Wait a minute.
Makes the tag.
Did you see how fast Austin Aries got to the corner? He couldn't get there fast enough to get away from Roderick Strong.
He's showing Kenny King how to deal with adversity right there. He got to the ropes. Referee had to keep Roderick Strong back.
You could tell that Austin Aries got hurt in the chest. He's telling some of the folks in the crowd to shut up, like that's going to do something.
When Austin Aries talks, people listen. Bit of a test of strength as Kenny King able to back Roderick into the corner.
Gets a shot in on him. And another one right to the head. Oh my goodness! Roderick Strong got the foot up, and Kenny King ran right into it, and there's one of those Roderick Strong chops. And how about now a fist right to the head?
Right about now would be a good time for Kenny King to make the tag and get fresh Austin Aries into the match.
I don't think. Look at Austin Aries. He doesn't want to come in. Trying to lift his hands, showing Todd Sinclair he didn't do anything. Yeah, right. He's pounding on Roderick Strong.
He'll still count of 5.
And Tyler Black comes in to protect his partner. It is on now, folks. It's on.
It's breaking down on HDNet. Referee needs to get control of this match. There, he's forcing Tyler back out to the apron. No tag was made.
Look at Aries.
Oh, back chop.
Yeah, on his back when he didn't see it. Typical Austin Aries.
He gave his team the advantage, though. A near fall for Kenny King.
It's been amazing to me how little Austin Aries has been in the ring. Here he comes now with Roderick Strong in trouble. And Aries going right to his head.
Look at the intensity on Aries, just pounding away on the man.
Todd Sinclair, he might be in a little trouble with Austin Aries. Aries need to leave those guys alone.
All a part of the plan. He had the referee distracted while Kenny King was doing damage.
Roderick Strong just did some damage to Aries, and Aries comes back with a knee. Up in the air and stomps down on Roderick Strong.
They have effectively cut the ring in half, keeping Roderick away from his corner and away from Tyler Black.
Now Roderick Strong needs to tag out. He needs to get Tyler Black in the ring.
Easier said than done.
Kenny King knocked him outside, off the ring. Watch this. Here comes Austin Aries.
Huge double X handle to the floor. Oh, yeah.
And it's still, look at this, it's behind the referee's back. You can see it plainly right there.
It did the damage, and now Roderick sent back inside the ring by the pretty boy Pitbull. Ref better turn around, he's going for a cover.
And the referee's back is still turned.
Kenny King all over Roderick Strong.
I think we need 2 referees, 2 Todd Sinclairs out in this ring to keep it straight.
1 Todd Sinclair is enough. Take it up with Jim Cornette.
There's the cover. Count of 2, and look at Strong. He wants to tag in the worst way. King won't let him. He tags out. Austin Aries getting ready to come into the ring.
Some teamwork. Slingshot into the forearm.
And a dive off the ropes by Austin Aries into Strong. The cover and a count of 2. Tyler Black was coming in. He was ready to save his partner.
Needs to stay on the apron until a tag is made, though.
These tactics are just wrong from Aries and King, particularly Austin Aries. There's the, can they make it? No, they did not make it. So close.
Great wrestling by Austin Aries, keeping control of the legs of Roderick Strong so that he can't make the tag to Tyler Black. Plus, I think maybe Tyler didn't have his arm outstretched enough, really wanting to make that tag hog. I don't think he wants that.
Dave, come on, man.
They're not getting along, Roderick Strong and Tyler Black.
Keep that up, you and I are going to be getting along.
Oh, they knock heads and both men are down.
Come on, Roderick. Make the tag now. Now's the time to make the tag. You've got to go. Tyler Black.
Oh, Tyler Black dealing with Aries out on the floor.
And look at, there's nobody for Roderick to tag because Tyler Black is outside the ring.
He wasn't there for his partner. He wasn't on the apron. Master of strategy Austin Aries made sure that Tyler wasn't there to be tagged in.
Covering a count of 2. So close. Kenny King again. And boy, Roderick Strong has really taken some punishment in this match.
Aries and King looking great as a tag team combination tonight.
If he can't make that tag soon, this is going to be over. There's the double team. Aries flies onto his chest, got the cover, and again a count of 2. Almost 3 before Roddy was able to get that shoulder up. Oh, he stepped on his eye. Right in his eye. Look at Tyler Black. He is really beside himself. Roderick Strong's got to find a way to make a tag.
But Austin Aries keeping control of him and keeping him all the way across the ring away from Black.
Look at Strong come back. Look at him fight. Now he's going to make the tag. He's got to get there and make the tag. He made it. Here comes Tyler Black.
Going to work on both of his opponents. He is all fired up.
Yeah, into the ring with a vengeance. Tyler Black, the world champion. Now he's getting the crowd into it. And how about that, Austin Aries hitting his partner.
Some miscommunication. And he dumps both Aries and Kenny King at the same time.
How impressive is this, Dave? 1, 2.
And he does have great athleticism. And he dumped him with that F5, but it wasn't enough to put him away. Perhaps the K-Brada will.
That weight on the apron gave him the energy to make this offensive move, and Aries comes in and really saves the day there. That match was over.
The standing shooting star press wasn't enough. Austin Aries and Tyler Black now eyeing one another.
And here comes Kenny King. Tyler Black didn't see him coming.
Don't turn your back on your opponent.
There's a tag, blind tango. Tyler didn't see it. The dive outside the rope onto Austin Aries. And Roderick Strong, the legal man, in the ring right now. Here comes the cover. 1, 2, and... Oh, and that one, I thought that was over. So did Strong. Now up in the air, going for the gut buster. Here comes Tyler Black. Super kick, he missed it. He missed Kenny King. The super kick connected with Strong. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, how did that happen? Black missed King, hit his partner, and it was over.
Kenny King and Austin
A super kick.
Aries.
Bad timing, I guess you could say. Super kicked his own partner, and Kenny King took advantage of the situation, went for the cover, and got the 3 count, the victory for himself and Austin Aries tonight. And you know what, Hog? I think that maybe Tyler Black, in the back of his mind, realized that he's going to have to give a title shot to Roderick Strong, and maybe needed to soften him up, and did that on purpose.
No way he did that on purpose. There's too much honor from Tyler Black, too much integrity that he has to try to hurt his partner, although we're seeing this get a little interesting between these two partners here. And Tyler Black tried to apologize, and Roderick Strong not accepting it.